Yeah. Which kind of brings me on to, how does the risk of money laundering differ between some of these industries? We touched on the social media just now, but social media, crypto, and NFTs compared to more traditional sectors.
I mean, I said it. I'm going to say it again. We haven't got the traditional sector under control yet. Like NFTs, yes, okay, people are making, selling the funky monkey for $1 million gazillion, and it could have been proceeds of crime. But we haven't stopped art dealers from being able to sell. In Canada, an art dealer is not regulated as a reporting entity, and they are somewhere in the world. I can go buy a $200,000 Lamborghini. That's probably a cheap Lamborghini, but a $250,000 Lamborghini with cash, and the dealership's not a reporting entity. So, we've got a lot of loopholes. So I love to talk the new stuff like crypto, and I'm a fan of crypto, even though I've investigated as a police officer. I seized crypto that was being used to buy and sell drugs on the dark web. So I understand the dark side of crypto. But there was a EU study, and I can't remember which part of the EU did the study, and it was about 2018 or 2019. They tried to examine how much crypto is actually being used to launder and to purchase drugs in the EU. And they compared that against the total volume of drugs being purchased. And it was like a minuscule percentage. But all the training back then was all about crypto and money laundering. But, it represented a fraction of the actual money laundering that was occurring, and the drug sales are actually happening. So do we have to have our mind to it? Yes. Is it an issue? 100%. But if you think about the online illegal sales of cannabis, just through email money transfers in Canada, is far greater than crypto. And you think now about the expansion of the iGaming space in our country, and how much the millions upon millions of dollars that people are shifting through online gaming. When there's that much money flowing, you can easily hide criminal money in there. So I think we've got to figure out the gambling side before we start worrying about the others.
Yeah, I completely agree. Recently, and I think Dwayne was there as well, the Toronto Police Service hosted an International Financial Crime Investigators Conference, and it truly was international. And I have to say, I think at least 75% of the speakers reference, we still don't know how to deal with TBML, trade-based money laundering, which is like the oldest form of money laundering. It's been going on for centuries, and just coming up, we're just not doing it well. NFTs, you can buy some digital picture of a certain president's boot or something like that. I mean, that's great, but we just don't know how to handle TBML, like, vis-a-vis drugs, stolen cars, you name it, and we're not successful. We're getting under 10% of anything. So we're just going to add it to the pile of deliverables that AML teams have to do. But the more senior leaders that you speak to in the AML space, like, they're all the same opinion. We need to understand crypto. We need to understand the impacts of social media. We need to understand tumblers. We need to wrap our head around things like open banking. Even though they don't represent big parts of what we're doing yet, they're coming. And we really do need to fully understand and appreciate the impact, short-term, medium-term, and long-term.